Hello students, we are already familiar with substances around us, and if we look with a great concentration and with great observation, we will find that there are two types of substances. One which are malleable and ductile, or in other words, which can be beaten into sheets or wires, and others which cannot be beaten into sheets or wires. Or if some substances are struck by a hard substance, they give sounds just like iron, and there are some substances which do not give sounds. Similarly, there are some substances, excluding a few, which are mostly hard and have the high tensile strength, and also they are good conductors of heat and electricity. So students, we are talking about metals and non-metals. The physical properties of metals and non-metals clearly indicate that the metals are mostly hard except sodium and mercury. Sodium can be cut with knife, whereas mercury at room temperature is in liquid form. And non-metals are mostly soft except diamond, which is hardest natural substance, and you already know. Similarly, when the conduction of heat and electricity is concerned, most of the metals are good conductor of heat and electricity, whereas non-metals are mostly bad conductor of heat and electricity. Exceptions are there, whereas mercury being a metal is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. Another important property of metals and non-metal, which distinguishes metals from non-metals, is that if metals are continuously beaten with a small hammer, they can be broadened into big sheets, whereas non-metals cannot be beaten into sheets. Similarly, metals can be drawn into wires. Exceptions are there, which I have already told you: sodium and mercury. They cannot be beaten into sheets, they cannot be drawn into wires. Similarly, non-metals cannot be beaten into sheets or drawn into wires, means that they are neither malleable nor ductile. This is very important property of metals, which distinguishes metals from non-metals. So far as tensile strength is concerned, most of the metals are solid in states. They have high tensile strength except sodium and mercury, whereas non-metals have low tensile strength except one, that is diamond, which is hardest natural substance. So dear students, this was all about physical properties of metals and non-metals. Now, let us discuss more concepts, that how the metals react with some substances, how the non-metals react with some substances. Means we are discussing chemical properties of some metals and some questions which are mostly asked in your textbook. The first question is, write an equation for the reaction between iron and steam. So look at the board. Iron, when reacts with steam, it means iron, which is chemically known as ferrous, when reacts with steam, it gives us Fe3O4 and it releases hydrogen gas. Now we have to balance it. We apply here 4 to the 8. It means we have to use here 4 to the 8. Now you see oxygen 4, ferrous 3, and we have to use this 3. Now what happens when iron reacts with, this is not water but this is steam. Similarly, when calcium reacts with water, that is calcium when reacts with water, it gives us calcium hydroxide CaOH whole twice, and it also releases hydrogen gas, and it is an exothermic reaction, so heat is also released. This is a reaction between calcium and water. Again we have to balance it. Now potassium with water, reaction of potassium with water. These are highly reactive metals as per the reactivity series. Ferrous, calcium, potassium, they are very reactive metals. When potassium reacts with water, and potassium is in the solid state and water is in the liquid state, they form potassium hydroxide, that is KOH, and hydrogen gas is released. Now balance it. This is a balanced chemical equation. So these were the reaction when iron reacts with steam and calcium reacts with water. Similarly, when potassium reacts with water. Now another question is कि whenever dilute HCl is added to a reactive metal, what type of reaction takes place? जब कभी डाइल्यूट, आपको पता है एसिड दो तरह के होते हैं, एक डाइल्यूट और एक कंसंट्रेटेड. तो डाइल्यूट HCl जब ऐड किया जाए किसी मेटल के साथ तो क्या होता है, कौन सी गैस रिलीज होती है, इसकी भी केमिकल इक्वेशन जो है देख लेते हैं हम. कि लेट अस टेक metal as ferrous and dilute acid as H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid. Now what happens? Ferrous is more reactive metal, so it replaces this hydrogen and it becomes ferrous sulfate and hydrogen gas is released. Now question is, if dilute acid is added to a metal, which type of gas is produced? So we say, let us take example. Similarly, you can write when zinc reacts with H2SO4, it gives us zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas is released. Now, which gas is produced in the end? That is hydrogen gas. Now, here also zinc replaces hydrogen gas, and let us take another example, that is what would happen if zinc is added to a solution of iron sulfate. Zinc is added to a solution of iron sulfate, that is FeSO4. What would happen? Now we have to see the zinc and ferrous. So far as their comparison is concerned, zinc is more reactive than ferrous. जिंक जो है फेरस से ज्यादा रिएक्टिव है. आप खो खो की गेम खेलते हैं तो खो खो में एक जाता है दूसरे को खो देता है तो वो उठ के जो है दूसरी तरफ चला जाता है. तो सिमिलरली आप देखिए ये ज्यादा रिएक्टिव मेटल है तो इस सॉल्यूशन से ये इसको हटा देता है, ज्यादा पावरफुल है तो ये बन जाता है, इट बिकम्स ZnSO4 एंड फेरस इज सेपरेटेड. तो यहां पर zinc replaces iron from zinc sulfate solution. सिमिलरली आप होमवर्क के तौर पे इनकी जगह पे और एक्शनें अपने आप बना सकते हैं. जिंक की जगह पे दूसरे मेटल्स लगा दीजिए तो इस तरह से आप ये सीख जाएंगे. और साथ साथ जो है यू हैव टू लर्न हाउ टू बैलेंस द केमिकल इक्वेशन. जो केमिस्ट्री में आपने केमिकल रिएक्शन एंड इक्वेशंस ऑलरेडी चैप्टर पढ़ा हुआ है उसमें बैलेंसिंग द सेकेल्टन इक्वेशन इज ऑलरेडी गिवन, तो उसकी भी आपकी ये तरह की रिवीजन हो जाती है. नाउ let us move to another portion, that there are some metals which are very reactive and some metals which are moderate and some which are least reactive. We have already discussed it, but let us revise. That is most reactive metals. Most reactive metals in reactivity series are potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium and aluminum. These are most reactive metals. Now there are some metals which are moderate in reaction, moderate दरमियाना बीच के, जैसे जिंक, फेरस, लेड. जिंक, फेरस, lead, extra, copper also, and another set is least reactive metals. least नहीं के बराबर, least reactive metals. Ag एंड AU. क्या आप मुझे बता सकते हैं कि ये Ag क्या है और AU क्या है? Ag is silver and AU is gold. अब आपके लिए क्वेश्चन है कि सिल्वर और गोल्ड के ही ऑर्नामेंट्स क्यों बनाए जाते हैं। जरा थोड़ा सा माइंड आपने यूज करना है कि इनमें से सिर्फ सिल्वर और गोल्ड के ही ऑर्नामेंट्स क्यों बनाए जाते हैं। तो क्लियर कट है रिएक्टिविटी सीरीज में, दे आर लीस्ट रिएक्टिव मेटल्स, ये नहीं के बराबर रिएक्शन करते हैं, सो दे आर इन प्योर फॉर्म, दे डू नॉट लूज देयर लस्टर, सो दे आर लस्ट्रस as compared with other metals, so they are used as ornaments. And another quality that they are best malleable and ductile and